I did not quit. I did not give up. YouTube cut the stream. YouTube cut it. It wasn't me. Little frustrating, Playboy, but you know what? YouTube cut the stream. So there's nothing I can do about it. YouTube did that. I didn't do it. It wasn't my fault. Are there people still here? This stream is dead. Sorry. God bless America. God bless it. They cut the stream. They cut the stream. That was frustrating. But I think I found something that's going to be really entertaining. Should we be able to do this properly? How you guys doing? Can I see the comments? There it is. Okay. No way, Alex, he got arrested? The cop that elbowed the guy in the head got arrested? Is that, Alex, is that right? What's going on, guys? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. The only thing that sucks is that right, Alex? Did that cop get arrested, the guy who elbowed him in the head? Is that true? Is that right? Yep, we're back, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. That sucked. Damn it. I'm trying to go to this. I want to go through this car wash. But I think I have to go the other way. I'm going to go through a car wash right now. There it is. Yes, I am back. I'm back in the saddle again. I'm back. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. Things are good. Things are good. We're gonna just keep on trucking forward. Things are really good. Things are good. Okay, so I'm at the car wash drive-through. So, but I don't want to get out. I just want to do the outside. I don't want to. What's going on, Playboy? What's going on, Dean? What's going on? What's going on, Sammy? What's going on, pal? Right, Paul. Paul, did you lose your wrench? Is that the same Paul? No, it's less Paul. Paul Lau? Was Paul Lau a moderator? I can't remember. So, single. Let's. Oh, really, Dave? I need to sign a document. This is a lot of chili to consume in one day. No, I'm just, I was going to go through this car wash, but I don't think I'm going to now. I changed my mind. I mean, I really should, but I'm not going to. Yes, I am. Who am I lying to? I got rid of all moderators for a second, Paul. I only kept a couple. Did you know your old profile will not work? You can use your old profile. You don't have to use because when I used to, I only block people now who are just horribly egregiously bad, and you never were. But I think you were a moderator. But man, I just can't remember. Let me go like this real quick. Oh, there it is. Let me just go like this real fast. I'm gonna get a car wash because this car is so dirty. You have no idea. I mean, it's so dirty. Okay, here we go. Gonna go through a car wash. We're gonna go through a car wash right now. Have you guys been through a car wash before? The one, what's going on? Golden State fan, Tabitha, Debo Cruz, what's going on? Oh, okay. Let's try it again. Get ready for the suds. We're gonna go through a car wash right now. Okay, hold on one second, guys. I'm almost done. I'm sorry. Hello, Michelle. How are you? One second. Please drive ahead carefully. Put in my seat. Okie dokie. Here we go, guys. We drive through a car wash right now. Here we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I found this little slot right here in my car. This is amazing. That is an amazing little slot. You can't see me a lot, but you can see me some. Hold on. Let me just get through here. Okay. I'm going through this car wash. Okay, hold on a second. Am I good?
Car in neutral, take your foot off the brake, sir.
Okay, my car's in neutral, foot's off the brake. Thanks. Okay, I'm going through a car wash right now. Let me grab the phone so you guys can watch. What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? Who else, which one of your other friends takes you through a full car wash? Who takes you through a car? I hung my pants because they were still a little damp. But what's up, Playboy? What's up with that? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Make double sure everything's closed. This is where we are, kids. This is where we are. We're going all the way through it. Now I am encompassed in the suds. They are everywhere. They have taken over. We are in suds land. Everywhere you look, we're surrounded with suds. Oh my God. It's like this. Look at this. And I'm not getting out once. Up. The one. Okay. Starbucks. Okay, put it in drive. I'm pulling off. That's it. I got what I got. That's it. Okay, guess where we're going? We're going to get a triple espresso right now. And where am I right now? Maybe I'll stop by the cop shop. What city am I in right now? What city am I in right now? Maybe one of the trolls can tell me what city I'm in. But the first things first, I gotta get a triple espresso. I've gotta get a triple espresso. I'm dying. I need that triple. I need that triple espresso is what I need right now. And then I'll be okay. You know, I don't want to rest on my laurels. You know what I mean? I don't want to think that I can quit. But the last couple audits I've done have just been things I when I was a viewer of audits, the things that I saw when I watched audits, I always wanted to see the cops have a little more interaction with the auditor in a positive way, that at the same time, because the cops were open to criticism, those Muskogee cops were, and because they were open to criticism, and they also, one cop, I remember I saw it, he said, yeah, you know, I'd be open to changing them. That's what he said. That's what he said. So, yeah, mods, just put them in timeout if they're trolling. You know what I'm saying? Golden State, don't be mean to people, man. We can all get a mean streak with power. Just remember that, we all can. And Mr. Christoph's in here all the time. Mr. Christoph, sometimes your comments can go a little shaky too. You know that. You can seem a little out there. You know what I mean? You can seem like the comment can kind of seem a little mean. But I want to get more back to the focus of the audit yesterday, where the one cop was willing to put himself in handcuffs. They put them in handcuffs, back out of handcuffs. It was like a 5-second experiment. But those cops are open to feeling empathy and understanding what they put the public through by putting them in torture cuffs. How many people here bought that they put the cuffs on people all the same way? Put a 1 if you bought that, put a 2 if you did not. The cop says, we put the handcuffs on the same on everybody. Do you think that that's true? Do you think that that's true? 1 if you think that's true, 2 if you think the cop was lying. I mean, lying, yeah, he's lying. You know, and that cop who did the undercover, he was working as a undercover private detective. He was so methodical with those cops, and he said to them, you know, you are sitting here saying that you've never lied on a report, you've never lied as a cop, then you're sitting there lying, right? Because what's the number one problem for every single person alive? Not lying. That's a fact. And people will say, oh, you're just a pathological liar. It was a James Freeman creation. It's ridiculously stupid. Every single person alive has had to deal with being truthful. I mean, I talk about this all the time. Jordan Peterson, when they asked him, what's the biggest problem you face? He said, not lying. We all do. We all face the problem of not lying. You have to not lie. It seems mundane, but it's a big deal. You know, traditionally, I'm late to almost everything. So I just tell people that up front. I'm a little bit late. Depends on what it is too. Sometimes you can't be late for things. There's no option. But the point that I'm saying with the audit yesterday, where one cop turned around and let the other cop put him in torture cuffs right there on the side of the street with their emergency lights on, you know, that's progress. And I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before in my life. So that's, you know, and then I think that I talked about this, in letters from Birmingham, later Martin Luther King Jr. will give a speech and talk about, what do we want? We want to start the negotiation. Well, what's the negotiation? We want to get rid of the torture cuffs. Paul, I just saw your comment real quick because I'm driving, so I don't look at the screen very much when I'm driving. We all have lied. We all lie. I still do it too.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. How can I get started for you?
I would love a triple espresso. Do you have one of those?
Iced or hot?
Hot and blonde and long.
Okay, just in a short cup.
Oh no, make it a bigger cup if you would, pretty please.
What size?
The next cup up.
Okay, tall then. What else can I get you?
Just as long as it's hot, blonde, and long. Delicious. Triple espresso black. Right?
Okay, yeah, I've got a triple espresso, 3 blonde long shots.
Got it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
352.
Okay, see you soon. There it is. There it is. Yes. Yes. This is my favorite. Listen, I'll tell you something, man. I've had a really great last couple days. It's been nice. It's been nice. It's been real nice. You are such so how many people have seen that? How many people have seen one cop put another cop in torture cuffs on the side of the road? Put a 1 for yes if you've seen it. Have you seen it? Have you seen one cop put another cop in the back in handcuffs? Hey, thanks, Mike. I appreciate you having me, man. Thanks for having me on that radio show last night. Everybody, I did Mike's radio show last night. Hey, Mike, how can I get a copy of that? How can I listen to that? Oh, God bless you too. Thank you, X7 Blackjack 5 times. Wow, is that right? You hit a blackjack 5 times, huh? Wow. Would you start with down and did you double every time? Because then, my friend, you're doing very well for yourself right now. So, what's going on, Pamela Knox? How are you? What's shaking, folks? What's shaking, Angie? What's going on? I'm gonna see Charlie Bear shortly here. I'm doing a couple things right now. Today's Sunday, so I'm not working out today, which is my one day off, and so it's gonna be Crypto Crackhead. What I want to build is a popper, but that sounds great too. What's going on, Laura? How's everybody doing? Robert, what's going on? Wow, sounds horrible. Jonathan Mitchell Music. Dystopia Now. What's going on, man? I see you come in here sometimes. Sometimes you're D Steen. What's going on? D-Man Bear. What's going on, Playboy? Let me see if I have over on this phone, if I have my Starbucks app on this phone. Thank you, Blackjack, because I'm going to consider that this coffee right here, you just bought me, dude. Oh, shoot, I'm going to have to reload it. Oh, I might just pay cash. Gosh, dang it.
I am so sorry. We actually can't do long shots. We can do either long or blonde.
Okay, just do long then, without the blonde. Thanks. I have cash in here somewhere. I have cash in this. Yes, I do. I have cash in this bag. Okay.
We can't actually do blonde long shots.
You can do blonde long shots? I thought you could do blonde long shots.
Yeah, I am so sorry.
That-
It's just, we got confused.
No, that's okay. I'm not upset with you at all. I would have taken any espresso you could have done, because I really like espresso. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there you go. Thanks. Yes, I'm dying for this espresso right now.
Do you need a receipt?
No, I don't think so. What's going on, Playboy? What's going on? Thank you for the coffee, X7. I consider that was my coffee that you just picked up. I really appreciate that. God bless you. Thank you, all the members. I appreciate you guys being here. That's
1648 soup change.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Espresso. And then I'm going to pull to the side and I'm going to drink this espresso. And I'm going to talk about the last 2 audits that I've done. And I'm going to stress on the importance of them. And I want you guys to notice, Eric, thank you, dude. God bless you. I appreciate the super chat. He said, thanks for all you do, brother. To the trolls, this is called helping. Every dollar counts towards affecting change. Well, I'm not going to stop. Well, that's for sure. If you guys stop, you can stop. But I'm not going to stop until we get to the top of power. There's no other way. There's absolutely no other way. And we have to do it through.
Have a great day.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now you know, right? Now you know. Okay. Bye. Okay. So let's go press up here real quick, and I'm just gonna park right here under this tree, because here in the south you always want to try to make sure that you park underneath of a tree. It's a very common thing. When I was in Dallas as well, you park under a tree. So I want to talk about the last couple of audits that you guys may or may not have seen that I did. The audit where there was a babe who was pulled over, that audit was done when I pulled over on the side of the road to audit the cop, the state trooper, I think he was, in his actual stop. I have never seen that done before. And then the next one was when the Border Patrol had people pulled over, and I pulled over to film their stop. And I hadn't seen that done before. And I believe that Tesh Lines versus Danforth, I believe it would be the case cited in the event that I was arrested. So, that would be something to be found out. And then in the audit at the police station in McAllister, that was the first time I was able to get through the entire audit without calling the police officer names, because typically I snap, and my language snaps is what I mean. My I don't snap with anger, but I do snap with the language sometimes. And I did drop, a bad word on that. But that McAllister, Texas audit, in my opinion, was one of the best ones that I've seen. What's going on? What's going on, Con? So hopefully these audits that I've done over the past couple of days, hopefully other auditors pick them up and share them, because that's really how to do the audits. The stuff I watched for 20 years before I came in front of the camera and started to do it myself, that's really how you audit. How that McAllister audit, other auditors should watch it and then not drop the F-bomb like I did. Do it better than I did. But when they try to tell you to leave, you should know that it's your right to not to have to leave. You haven't done anything wrong, and so it's that McAllister audit, which, by the way, I have it in the queue to come out, just the audit itself, it's super good as far as understanding your rights. And also, he was so afraid of me the entire time. It was so weird that he kept flinching and jumping and moving around away from me. Every time I talked to him, he would move away from me, and he would go to a different, one time he almost fell over the wall as he was backing away from me. And so it's like, that's the training that they're getting. And then when he did actually have to engage with me and tell me that he is a peace officer, that's his obligation, and that he did swear an oath to uphold the Constitution. At that point, he didn't understand the giant gap between preserving and protecting my First Amendment right to be there versus his, I guess you would say, his inherent, I'm trying to say it properly, right? So forgive me. His belief that he had dominion over me because he didn't like what I was doing there. He felt as though I was a nuisance to him, and so for that reason, he would exercise dominion and banish me, my rights be damned. And then in the exact same sentence, paragraph later, I asked him, did you not swear to uphold the Constitution of this great nation? And he said, yes, I did. At first he said he didn't want to answer, and I said, no, you have to say it. And then he said he did swear an oath to uphold the Constitution. And then I said, so now you understand why I'm upset with you. Meaning he had just a moment earlier tried to exercise dominion over me and banish me from that area because he simply didn't like that I was there filming. So which is it? Did he swear to uphold the Constitution, or does he swear to make sure no one films inside that McAllister Police Department? And that's what incensed me. But because I had convinced him that I was not going to attack him, by the time he had incensed me, I had already built a rapport with him enough that I could show him that I was upset with him for being a hypocrite. You can't swear to uphold the Constitution in one moment and the next moment say, well, you can go ahead and get on out of here then. No. You swear to uphold the Constitution because obviously I'm there filming, meaning that you are acting as the press. You are the press. The moment you turn your camera on, the moment you start typing on Facebook, you are the press. Whether Facebook wants to limit your speech and we continue to allow the big technology companies to determine what free speech is, that's the problem. It's called technocracy. Is anybody familiar with that word? Technocracy. Look that up. Someone type it in there. Technocracy. So that audit at the McAllister Police Department, I hope that auditors around the country cut that into pieces and they show the exact steps that I took in my process to, number one, build rapport with that cop. The auditors who want to use it, they're welcome to use the stuff, but it's just like these people who don't understand the process of your God-given rights. How we got those God-given rights is the government recognized that you have God-given rights. And this government is supposed to uphold your God-given rights. The idea of a peace officer is they uphold your God-given rights. Technocracy, there's a video on it, Paul said. It's incredible what's going on in the United States as far as technocracy goes. So, that video, and then if you go and take a look at the video where the officer had the woman, the babe in the desert, pulled over on the side of the road, I think that he was, I don't know what he was thinking, but that entire thing of me being pulled over and getting a ticket and then them pulling her over and getting a ticket, you just see that we are these revenue cows for them, because when you're in the middle of the nowhere, you're just kind of driving. You're just driving. And so they pulled me over, and then I had noticed that there were several cars pulled over, and I have not seen it done, and I have not done it before that point. Before the Border Patrol, I pulled over as well when I saw them pulled over on the side of the road. But I decided to pull over when I saw yet another person pulled over in the desert right after I was pulled over, just to find out what their deal was, just to see what the cops' deal was. And I was using Tesh Lines versus Danforth. And I think that if I was arrested, Tesh Lines versus Danforth would come up. And it would be a good reason to request certiorari and get to the Supreme Court. You know, it's like there's just it's funny because the Supreme Court is this place that has created bad holdings, upholding bad parts of constitutionality, because whatever they say is the Constitution. And throughout the history of time, they, you know, a broken clock is right twice a day. So the Supreme Court is right once in a while. But the point is that now we have to rely on the same group of 9 individuals to try to set the record straight. You just get to a point though where you start to realize that the deck has been stacked against us, and originally it was for racism, but now it's to retain this pistol grip on the people's neck. And it's just too much. We've given away too much of our power in the name of safety. And we can see now from Uvalde and Parkland and all the other events that this G.I. Joe sense of policing in the United States is failing us time and time and time again. And that's the reason why I will not quit. This has to change. This has to change. So, I mean, is it just Troll Central today? Is that what it is? There you go. I washed the lens off. So, it's like, listen, no matter which side you're on, even people who are trolls, you guys, there's 230 people. Everybody hit the like button just real fast. Just hit the like button. Wherever you are, let's get over 100 likes. Everybody hit the like button if you would, please. Just hit the like button. Just everybody hit the like button. You know, I'm going to address something that Chris Collins just said before I banished him permanently, because he's just said nothing but distraction the entire thing. But he said something just now, and I'll address what he said. He said, you have extremely thin skin. And so what was I just talking about? I was talking about the Supreme Court and how we have this unelected group of 9 people who are in charge of our civil liberties, and we don't have any control over who they are or how they'll vote. And then we have to hope that they'll bail us out, right? But then guys like this will come in and try to say things that will want to distract me from what I'm saying. And then, you know, talk about my dog or talk about something stupid. And, you know, Chris, let me just address you, because you're probably still watching because you got sent. But you didn't build up a following based on your knowledge and based on your mission. I did. And most of the people here are here to listen to the amount of knowledge that I've gained over my life. I never claimed to be better than anybody else. I don't have any degrees. I'm not Einstein, and I'm not Jesus. I'm nobody's savior. I'm just a person doing the best I can with the knowledge I have and sharing with people and starting a mission to change this corrupt, rotten system. So if you are banished now, it's because I want to stay focused on what I was just talking about, which is the Supreme Court that's unelected. And people will talk about how, you know, oh, we can't elect the Supreme Court because it'll create a corrupted court where they have to run. No, every 10 years you get new justices come in. Every 10 years. You get a 10-year stint, and that's it. You get a 10-year stint. And then you can run for re-election once based on, did you protect the people's civil liberties? And that's all you run on. We read your holdings out loud because now we're all connected. I read how many holdings to you guys. How many times do I go through the whole case with you? All the time. I read holdings with you guys to teach you guys what this horrible group of people does to us. our rights are not considered. It's the political jargon and garbage at the top. The elites is what the Supreme Court considers. Neil Gorsuch is a bit of a spotted horse, I guess you would say. You just never know what you're going to get from him. But a vote for the Chamber of Commerce pretty consistently. So, but we didn't elect senators until the 17th Amendment in the year 1913. It used to be they were appointed. We've got to focus. We have to get cameras in the courtroom. I can't wait for transparency, peace, justice to be done. It's almost done. It's almost done. You know, and we have to change things. I mean, even the trolls who are here, they know it. They know it. They know that it has to be. You know, corporate complaints got timed out. Corporate, I thought you were having a good day today. I really haven't seen many of the comments today. I wanted to stay focused on what I was talking about. So, you know, now, of course, you have that horrible bill in California. I believe it's SB 2319. And I went to Arizona and I warned everybody that John Kavanaugh, who was funded by the Fraternal Order of Police, wrote a bill that would limit filming cops in Arizona, and it passed. I was there before it happened. I warned everybody. And let me ask you a question. Do you think it's good? Do you think that it's good that you can't film police within 8 feet? Do you think that's a good thing? Because I don't. I think that's going to block out transparency, and we won't get to see. And some of these cops are going to hurt and kill people. And you're 8 feet away, but you can't get closer. And they can block out transparency with other bodies. And so you get to this point, you say to yourself, well, what are we going to do about it? We need a constitutional amendment that says you get the footage of all the eye camera. You saw that in Muskogee. They have eye cameras now. They have eye cameras. So we've got to get there together, collectively together. You know, even the people who say that they hate me, but they watch the channel all the time. Look, you just don't know me. But the ideas that I'm espousing, you couldn't sit here and listen if they were like nails on a chalkboard. The ideas that I'm espousing are fundamentally true. With a constitutional amendment that says that we get the camera footage within 24 hours, that would have to create another agency, because that's a lot of bureaucracy. And with the 360 head camera, that other agency would get it, and then your peace officers would get it as well. So now, if you get that camera footage within 24 to 48 hours, that's going to end a lot of cases before they begin. Because if you're given access to that camera footage, that's all that matters, unredacted, because you're the one being charged. And you guys have to remember that whether you like it or not, we are living in a surveillance state. The only difference is you don't get access to the cameras. That's the only difference. Now imagine if you had access to the cameras, that it was a civil right that you get access to the camera footage within 24 to 48 hours. Now, there's a second part to it, that we would have to fundamentally get rid of the term law enforcement. There can be no law enforcement with peace officers. It's not possible. You can't serve two masters. Either you're a rights protector or you're a law enforcer. Law enforcers are looking for a crime that they can enforce upon you. Rights protectors are looking for someone's civil liberties not being protected or upheld. And with the 360 camera system, where you get the camera footage within 24 hours, that's going to create a transparency nation that, you know what, we will be able to make the Bill of Rights become a reality. That's the best way to put it. Your rights will be protected because you get access to the camera footage, and we no longer have to worry about whether or not you're going to be able to see the camera footage. And that's the most important part. That's the most important part. You know? So it's just, it's, you know, even the trolls who absolutely hate me, it doesn't matter, because the system is going to change. Whether you like it or not, over the next 10, 20, 30 years, there's going to be more and more and more cameras. Whether you can embrace that or not embrace that isn't as relevant. That the fact of coming, The fact coming is that you are going to see more and more cameras. There'll be more connected networks than Ring. There will be more cameras. The cops in Oklahoma and Muskogee are now wearing them at the eyes so that everybody can see what they can see. The body cam footage we've seen is being altered and changed. We need a constitutional amendment that says we get access to the footage within 24 hours, meaning that a new agency would have to be formed. And that's where we have to align. There's a checklist of things that would immediately make this country fundamentally better instantaneously. Turning over Terry versus Ohio, creating a 360 camera on peace officers, having a constitutional right to getting the camera footage within 24 hours. Overwhelming, sweeping, on the street change overnight. Now people that peace officers were suspicious of would simply follow them with a camera and see where they go because they think they committed a crime. But the big difference is that we have a right to the camera footage. So that would mean that with the Montesquieu agency looking over peace officers, there would be none of the shenanigans because Montesquieu officers can arrest transparency peace officers. But we don't have a checks and balances system. It doesn't exist. We're living in the dark ages during the digital era where they get access to the cameras, but we don't. That's what we're living in right now. I used to say this on TikTok. This is my cup of coffee fund. You could buy me a cup of coffee. That's how I made money on TikTok. Did you know that? Because it's a different demographic. You want to hear something really funny? There it is. Want to hear something really funny? That's how I got to Tina Slay Richardson's house in Missouri, by people contributing to my coffee fund. That's how I drove across country to get to her house. I just left without enough money to get there. And then I don't know how far out I was. I think I was at the poster place picking up the step and repeat. And I had to do an emergency broadcast on TikTok and say I'm driving over to see Tina to help her. I need to raise money. I don't have enough gas money to get there. And I hit the road on a wing and a prayer. And then I ended up crowdfunding $1,890 or something like that. And then I spent $950 on Tina's rally. Those are the numbers. So. That coffee was delicious. Yeah, I need some more likes. We got 250 people in here. Hit the likes if you guys would, please. Kinetic Customs and Racing, how you doing, man? What's going on? Where are we on that popper, dude? Did you make any progress on a popper? Anybody? 250 people in here. Did we make any progress on that? Hit the number 1 button. Everybody hit the number 1. Let me know where you're watching from. Yo, Doctor, what does that say? Doctor Certified. Oh, Doctor Certified. Yo, Doctor Certified. You must have changed your username. What you used to be called? Because now you're Doctor Certified. What's going on? Knight Rider, God bless you, sir. How you doing? Brian, good to see you, man. Tabitha, good to see you. Robert, Texas. What's going on, Texas? Nice to see you. Jeff hates pigs. Ian, what's going on, Ian? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. The Fallen Sue or something like that. Terry, none of the biz. Les Paul. What's going on? Adolf. Rocky, that's a funny name. Scrubzilla. The One. Cope Dog into hizzy. Kinetic Customs, Vanguard. What's going on, my friend? David Turner. Hamzi. Is that, it used to be Hamzi, huh? Hamzi and the Hizzy. God bless you, Hamzi. Stubica, nice to see you. Jake Pippins, what's going on? Samuel, how you doing? DJ Slice. Vic's in the room again. What's going on, Vic? The big dog! The big dog! Vic's in the house, everybody! Vic is in the hizzy. What's going on, Vic? What's going on? Vic Ferrari is here, everybody. Hit the like button, take your finger, and boom! Boom! Hit the like button. Boom! That was the triple espresso just all of a sudden zap through my body. Gotta just keep going. DJ Slice. I would like to slow the chat down. I don't know where I'm at right now. I've actually got to go and text somebody. I gotta see if I gotta text this person right now. So let me send this text message off. I'm right down the street. What's going on, Playboy? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Mods are out of control, Howling Coyote. Maybe people are trolling. Maybe they're just trolling and they want to drop that address again right here, please. People are trolling. Views equals money, not subs. Mr. Wilson. No, I don't make a lot of money from YouTube videos, brother. I wish I did, but I don't. So, you know, I really don't. Thank you, Michael Dolan, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Alex, what's going on? You're always on the street if you're live in your car. Okay. Okay, cool. I don't know. Okay, Howling Coyote. Everybody, don't put Howling Coyote in timeout. Let's see if Howling Coyote is going to be civil or not. Let's see. Let's just see. God bless you, V Boyer. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Someone just said that I'm on the street. I'm on the road. Yep. That's 100% true. Now, I did stay with a friend last night. Good things. I stayed with a friend last night, which was nice, which was really nice. I feel great today. I feel amazing today. God bless you guys. Thank you for the support and the love. I really appreciate everybody. Semper Fi Patriot. What's going on? Semper Fi? Semper Fi, I know you go back and forth over to those troll channels. Did you see that Mr. 4Twitch did a death threat? Did you see that? Did everybody know that? Did you guys see the community page where this guy, Mr. 4Twitch, he used to come on this page, but then he did he actually posted a death threat and said that I should die. He said that he believes it's time for me to die. Did you see that, Semper Fi Patriot? Good to see you, Greg. Yeah, in my community page, you guys can see it. There's a user on YouTube. You guys should report him. I put it in the community tab. If everybody should check out the community tab. The guy's name is Mr. 4Twitch, and he actually presented a death threat in a chat, and I think everybody should report him. I don't think that, remember the madman who killed all those people on 4th of July announced first that he wanted to kill people, and then he did. So, Mr. 4Twitch should be reported. That's, I take the death threat very seriously. To say that you're going to kill me is pretty crazy. I haven't, that they have yet to trot out one victim that has said that I wronged them. Tina Slay Richardson aside, I don't know how wrong she was, but anyway, it's, you should report him too as well, Semper Fi Patriot. Even if people don't like me, and you're welcome not to like me, I have not victimized anybody. I've not raped any women. I have not beaten any children. I have not wounded any old folks. I have not beat up any man where I wounded him or her. I haven't beat anybody in my life. I haven't hurt anybody in my life. They can't find a victim of mine. So, to say that you want to kill me because you don't like me is just so far, out of bounds. Thank you, Dr. Certified. Thank you. Appreciate it. So Mr. Fortwitch is that person's name. That's his username. You know, everybody should definitely report him. I put it in community. You know, that man shouldn't be, that person shouldn't be allowed to say things like that. That's inappropriate. I'm changing my verbiage, as you guys can see. Thank you, Hamzi. Unless you want me to call you Mr. Certified. V. Boyer, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, Mikey. So, you know, he should be, you know, and even the people, even the trolls who hate me, you know, they should shout that kind of stuff down, you know. Now, look, if it comes to pass that I have, you know, kidnapped several impoverished people on the west side of Kentucky and stuffed them into barrels and they're living there now, you know, if I've done some madman kind of thing where I've hurt someone and no one knows about it and they're locked in a dungeon right now and you find those things out about me, you know, I would understand not having a lot of compassion. But just to say you think that I should die because you don't like me, I don't think that that's right. You know, I don't think that that's right. And I think that even people who don't like me would agree that calling for my death, I think, is really a sad moment to endorse that behavior on your channel or on your stream. Because if you guys did a death threat against anybody, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't want you here. You know, it's like you can't death threat individual people. It's wrong. You know, you shouldn't do that. So thanks for the support. I do appreciate it. It's on the community page. The guy's name is Mr. Fortwitch, and you can actually report his account for doing that. And if 275 people, let's say there's 75 trolls, let's say there's 200 people here that actually went and reported Mr. Fortwitch, you can just get the spelling of his name in the community tab and reported him for that death threat, then YouTube would have to take it seriously if there's a couple hundred people reporting that, which, you know, we have to use the chain of command that's already exists. You're not going to be able to break down a system to not having their policies and procedures, whether you want to or not. So we have to do the proper procedure of reporting that man or that person who said that they think that it's time to kill me. You know, it's time for me to die. That's something very serious. That's ridiculous. You know, truly it is. Truly. But, you know, for all the haters out there, you know, I think that I'm doing things in auditing and activism that's never been done before in my interactions with those police. And I'm changing my vernacular to be a little bit more palatable for people who aren't as extreme as I am. And my extremities, the extremeness that I am, hasn't gone away. It's just, it has to be put into a package that can be palatable by people who don't understand the things that have happened to me to make me this way, that have happened to you, that have happened to your brother, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your lover. So, you know, you back the blue until it happens to you. And so there's just no other way to see it. There's no other way to see it. So, you know, everybody should definitely report Mr. Fortwitch. That was disgusting behavior. And then you guys listen, you know, in the last live I did, there's like 400 troll comments. Again, there's like 400 troll comments. So I mean, I hate to ask you guys to, but when I hang this up, just go to the last video and go tell those trolls there's not a single victim of Chille's, and there's no paper trail that shows he's ever done anything illegal or bad. I haven't done anything where I created a victim, where restitution is due. I haven't done that. There's no victim of mine. So you need to counter these trolls. I don't want to just go, because I do still sift through the, you know, a troll wrote in there, Chille says he doesn't read the comments, and he does read the comments. And of course, it's my page. I've worked so hard and so long to build up a following of people who agree with me, that agree with that change is needed. And so then when I go to my page and it's just full of these hater trolls, you know, it's like they want to fight. It's like that's the proper arena, a war of words, to have that fight. And I'm not blocking their comments. I'm not removing their comments. They get to say whatever they want on my page. They get to spread all the hate they want on my page. And it's just ridiculously stupid. So, you know, Yeah, that's my ex-girlfriend. Mike, that's a guy who has a restraining order on me, but they're not victims of mine. There's no victims. Where's the 911 call? Where's the hospital report? Where's the police charge? There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. See what I'm saying? Like this guy, this troll here, putting the names of people who are in my past that you can look up online. It's like those people haven't done anything to these people, and they're not in contact. No one's in contact with these people because these people don't have a story to tell about me. It's just that simple. They don't. So, or they would produce. If someone really had a problem with me where I wronged them, they would appear on camera. Trust me. You know, there's people who, there's people who, you know, it is what it is. But I don't want to sit here and address this garbage all day. I want to stay focused on the things that we need to do together, you know. So, but go do me a favor. When this ends, and I'm going to end this live in about 1 minute, go to the last video, and when you see a troll comment, you counter his ridiculous ass. Counter him. There's no proof. There's no victims. There's no nothing. But, you know, the bigger picture is that we are making progress. The last couple audits I've done, we've seen cops put other cops in handcuffs, meaning they're open to seeing if there's another way. And you have to work with the powers that be until the power structure is changed. Power does not cede power to the weaker power. It either uplifts or grants power on purpose. But you can't take power, the greater power, which is currently the police, and you can't take the power away from them without legislation. So you understand? You have to work with them until we can change it. Do you understand? Do you get it? It's just ridiculous. You know, Hagler, the way you comment back to them is there's no proof about Chille ever doing anything to anybody. There's no victims coming forward. There's nobody, and they're looking, and they're searching. They're searching, they're looking. It's just so stupid. I hate that we even have to talk about this, but it's never going to stop because we don't stop. It'll never stop because we don't stop. It will never stop because we don't stop. So they'll never stop because they're energy vampires. They just want to make money off of my energy. So we don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. DJ Slice, your comments aren't being deleted. I didn't see any of your comments being deleted. Wait, that's a different DJ Slice. The DJ Slice that's in this room typically is a member of this channel. So, you know, listen, trolls, do whatever you want. I really don't care. You know, I really don't care. You know, it's just, you're just a distraction. That's all it is. You know, you're just a distraction, and I'm not going to allow it. I'm just going to keep pressing forward. I actually have to go over right now and meet with someone. I'm only 5 minutes away from there. No, that's okay, Sammy. You don't have to. No, Sammy, I'll send you everything I sell for free. Send me an email, Sammy, to DeletelawZ@gmail. Signify who you are, and I'll send you my ebook. I'll send you my poster. I'll send you my trifold that you can print out at home. I'll send you everything for free. So just, Sammy, if you don't have any money, just contact me, and I'll send you everything that I sell. Okay? Anybody who else can't afford my poster or my ebook or my trifold, I send it for free all the time. So, all right, anyway, I'm going to get the flock out of here. God bless you guys. Sativa Rose, good to see you. Jeff Hates Pigs, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Really, I appreciate it. Andrew, thanks for coming, guys. Jeebus Crisp is always good to see you, dude. Always good to see you. Tabitha, thank you, guys. I'm going to get the flock out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later, Gator.